Let's bring you some breaking news now, and Coventry forward Viktor Gyökeres is going a medical ahead of finalising his move to worth just over 20 million, has been fully agreed with over the weekend. An announcement is expected by the clubs in the next 24 to 48 hours.
Viktor Gyökeres is the name we'll all keep a very close eye on. Another 4 goals for him on Friday night to add to his tally. He scored 20 in all competitions already this season. And actually, if you add in the goals he scored for Sweden, make that 24 in 20 for club and country, Lee. 7 more than Erling Haaland has. Actually, Gary, I'm going to come to you because when you came up against him with Millwall when he was at Coventry in the Championship, I wonder if you ever thought this guy might go on to be a €100 million striker.
Definitely not. There's not many players that play at the Den at 100 millions. I mean, we made a few look like that. But yeah, I mean, I watched him quite a bit at St. Pauli when he was on loan there in the Bundesliga too from Brighton, and I thought he looked excellent. I think he got into sort of double figures, but nothing like he's doing now. And he didn't look like the mature striker, of course, at that, you know, still a young player. And you saw little bits in some of his loan spells, not enough. When I played against him for Coventry, I think there was one game when I genuinely felt like he was unplayable, and there's not many players in that division. Whether I felt he was going to be a top player in Europe, I'm not quite sure, but you know those moments when you think this guy looks like he's above the level, and he certainly started to show that with a lot more consistency, really impacted the Championship, and certainly deserves his move. And I don't think many people felt that he would go and do quite so well. So fair play to him. It's incredible mentality to go and do that.
I think they've got good strikers. I think it's not an easy moment for the club, but they have my support. And
so yeah, it's good. I don't mind it, but yeah, it's not my name, so it's not. When I grew up, obviously I watched Zlatan a lot, because he's been in the national team when we watched that as a young kid, and then when he's been playing in all the best teams out in Europe. So I've been watching him a lot, and then I've been watching Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, a lot, and been watching him.
They can rely and look up to certain players. You know, the strategy has been to bring in young players. So you've got young kids coming over at 21 from another country, trying to fit into a team. Now, I'm not saying in my day, but in my day, when you bring in those younger players, they sit themselves on the bench, or they train alongside and watch how competitive training is, and watch a Drogba and how he trains, and watch a John Terry and how he leads the club, and they learn. And then they get into the team, or they don't, and they don't come through at Chelsea. So to ask a lot of players to do that at the same time and develop, I think is not an easy thing. So I think be very careful I think the strategy, of course, will be questioned, and I think there probably have been things done that you kind of look now and kind of go, could it have been different? Yes, but it's getting it right now and changing it. But it'll be a process.